girl every time she come out. Look at the tongue when you dip down there. Sweetness, you all I want, I think. It's a carnival every time she touch down there. But the tongue when you dip down there. Give me one look and I just want it. But they say, take it in when you go down there. No one's there on your way and end up with all day. I don't pray, I will take all the chances. I know it gets along, I want it night and day. Night late, give me a piece of that cute darling. One piece of that cute darling. So long you've been saving it. Non-stop, you're like craving it. I want some of that cute darling. Keep this ready to rolling. Look back ready to rolling. Things nice ready to rolling. I don't know how we're feeling. Ready to rolling. It comes ready to rolling. Can't stop you from rolling. Yeah. And then I look through the window. I see she step on, she tiptoe. And when you know how the thing is going, she knows by the winter. But just with the help of me, I've been begging on my knees. I'm missing my salary, baby. Can you say that? Boy, don't you so project down there. They go look up the teeth and put your ass in bed. But I don't care, nah. Cause that's no matter heaven. I know what I want, I need it right away. Hey, sweet baby, give me a piece of that cute darling. One piece of that cute darling. So long you've been saving it. Non-stop, you're like craving it. I want some of that cute darling.
Oh yes, good evening Trinidad and Tobago, and welcome to Fine Point with Fearless Warrior. So let me go and get something here. And let me play this video. Taking this.
Yes, they are searching. Yes, they are searching. They are doing a roadblock. I'm doing a video. They are doing a roadblock here, and the driver is being asked for his certification. Yes, and his ID. And he's checking the car number. Yes. Yes. And they have to comply with the security. He's in order. He can go. He can go? Right, he can go. All right, good. Good job.
Right. So let me play that video for you one more time. It's about children who, young children who are aspiring to be like police officers and all these different things. And really and truly, this video must go viral. It must go viral because we want people to understand that our future lies in the hands of our children. And they will do well when we help them and push them to becoming great citizens in this nation. I want to play this before I start to jump into my editorial tonight, because I must say, go on Bounce Up TikTok. You can go on our channel, Bounce Up Central, all our channels, Twitch, you name it, any one of them, and you will see the video. Yeah, the future leaders. Take it in one more time. Take it in, and I'll play it at the end of the show.
Yes, they are searching, they are doing a roadblock. I'm doing a video. They are doing a roadblock here, and the driver is being asked for his certification. Yes, and his ID. And he's checking the car number. Yes. Yes. And they have to comply with the security. He's in order. He can go. He can go? Right, he can go. All right, good. Good job.
Oh yes, so you're going to see it here first on our thing, yes. And you can go to all our affiliate pages that are on Facebook and all the different things and see it also. I want to play this other video. I know you all saw this video already. I want to make it very clear that this person changed the name. Yes, investigation has revealed a number of things, and this is very busting a mark. So many people look out, I tell you, Bosamark, Bosamark, Bosamark. Sending information about Bosamark right here on the program very soon, Bosamark. So I want to play this. This is the preliminary in here.
Preliminary inquiries mean?
With the government,
I'm trying to pronounce it. Witnesses. The Administration of Justice,
But this is it.
Amendment Act 2023, also known as a JIPA, now proposes that the attendance of witnesses shall not be required unless the master orders the attendance. It now prevents cross-examination in the pre-trial phase, which has been identified as a major cause for prolonging preliminary inquiries under the old law.
So let's look at it one more time, because you see, this is where the master of the court will be saying whether or not the people will attend. Let's take it in. Read it carefully, Read it carefully. What is being debated at this point in time in the parliament? Take it in.
What does the end of preliminary inquiries mean?
There's no more fun and games, but real thing now. Take it in.
What does the end of preliminary inquiries mean? It means no more lengthy cross-examination of witnesses. The Administration of Justice, Indictable Proceedings, Amendment Act 2023, also known as a JIPA, now proposes that the attendance of witnesses shall not be required unless the master orders the attendance. It now prevents cross-examination in the pre-trial phase, which has been identified as a major cause for prolonging preliminary inquiries under the old law.
All right. So what is being debated at this point in time is the cross-examining of witnesses in the courthouse. and in the preliminary phases and all different things. So what the good Attorney General and everybody has decided is that, in the Films and Law Association also, everybody has decided that, look, we need to remove these things. So administrative of justice can move a little smoother and faster, even though we have consultation going on with the Constitution. But we need to have these things done ASAP, because at the end of the day, lawyers tend to cross-examine witnesses, and sometimes the witness and they might say, yes, we have amnesia. So that's why you have all these necessary things put in place so that you can actually have the statements and everything put there so that witnesses no longer have to go through a whole lengthy process of being cross-examined in the first phase, trial, and all these different things, when only when the master calls for that to happen. So the master of the court is who will determine whether or not that will happen or if it wouldn't happen. And these are the serious issues that we need to talk about, really and truly. So let me jump into my editorial as I'm talking about that specifically also, and where it relates to crime. Where it relates to crime. Now, presently, there's approximately nearly 200 murders in Trinidad and Tobago. Approximately. And really and truly, I watched a video. I didn't want to show the video here tonight because I just find it was blatant foolishness. The person was talking at one point in time, and they're talking about all of we should get together and vote out the government and bringing people who will see about the ground and the ground and the ground and the ground. But a closed mouth could never be fed. But the thing about it is that the same people who want people to come together to remove our government is the same people terrorizing their own communities. Now, if you are telling me to come together, but yet still you want to lick down my partner, my brethren, because somebody just the order, or somebody didn't like this one girl, or somebody did this to somebody, and somebody, and somebody, and somebody, and that's how they keep going. So I don't like that one. I will drive over and shoot down. I'll shoot anybody gets it. And we have a situation where nearly 200 murders in this country. 200. January, February, March, April, and we know in May. So that's like about nearly 50 per month. And even though things are being put in place to deal with the gun culture, to deal with the cross-examination of witnesses, the removal of that, and a number of things, speeding up of trials, you have people still talking the foolishness that nothing is being done. So blood must continue to flow in the streets because a few people decide, well, I am a boss, so I go send out my boys to get rid of our next one or next group. And that's what we have happening in this blessed country called Trinidad and Tobago. and then they're telling you they want to come together. How could I come together with people who want to kill me? How? How are I doing that? Because I don't trust them. So we only come together to remove a party, because the party ain't doing nothing for we, as we say, on the ground. But after we remove the party, then what next? Then what next? We continue the shooting? We continue the killing? We continue the murders? What next? Because we can't be serious and say that we want change and we really don't want no change. So what are we really saying? What are we really saying as a nation? It is only good to come together when it suits us for political gain. But how we benefiting in the community? A 1% who feel that they control the community still want to have that dominant factor because they're using guns and violence to control the community. How that working? That if I going out and I going into somebody area which could be 6, 7 or whatever the ass it is, 8, 9 or whatever, I had to be praying to get to the other side. Because somebody might say, hey, he from that section, take him out. And how long will we be saying the same thing over and over and over and expecting a different result? How long? How long? These fellows and them believe that they are untouchable. And therefore, opposition people have been using them for years and continue to use them for years. And the more they keep using them, take care of the works day by day. They don't care who lost life, limb, nothing at all. You know. All they care about is that we need to get back in power. That is what we need to do, get into power. That is all they want. How much more of this foolishness? And then we have a man walking from what? Togo to Ikakas, mamagaing people in this country with foolishness when back home in his own country, it's crime and violence and terrorism. But you come into my country to do what? Look, we need to literally get back some sense of just normalcy, because we don't know what is normal again. We can't even say what is normal anymore. Because long time when you used to hear drive-by shooting, every man jack inside your house, nobody coming outside just so. Now you have drive-by shooting and people coming out and watching. Like it's going out of style, 4 or 5 murders. People taking out their phone and capturing it to send it to the media so everybody knows, yeah boy, the man really dead. Be careful, be careful man, be careful man. Mafia style. Mafia style. But when I watch with this young person, with this fella with a sort of bling gold, time on and this and that, they're coming on the damn social media to tell the international media who come in to talk to the 6 and 7 and 8 and all kind of dotish gangs in Trinidad and Tobago. He is telling me that the youths and them need to get together to get rid of the government to put in who? When so much things have been happening in the communities, when so many things have been happening in communities and still happening up to this day, that some people living in fear in their own damn communities, but they want to get rid of the government to bring in who? That's the question. And they can't answer, they can't answer the one question. Who? Who capable amongst oil to even go up for election? Who? Who? Because at one point in time, we had a man who was just pelting on money. So everybody run him down because he had money. Imagine that man, woman, child, this, that, you know. They run down that man like he had money. They had money. When they do hear this show, you realize that the man on charges too. Then you have others. So when you hear 200 murders in small Trinidad and Tobago, 200 murders in small Trinidad and Tobago, when you ask for yourself, how we reach here? And who funded? There was, in fact, to even say, if it is alleged that a big bird could be with a gangster, and while making out love, the beating she up, that she wanna make a report, but don't want to press charges. Because that's the kind of love she like. So just imagine who promoted the culture of crime in Trinidad. And why they're promoting that kind of crime in Trinidad. Who stands to benefit? Well, the federal agencies making up on and crown. So we know they, for one, benefiting. We know that. We know for a fact that the judiciary will end up making some money also. Because a bunch of people, poor people, trying to go into the courthouse. Mommy had to look for 100, 200, 300, 500,000 bail, which she then don't have to bail out the asshole. And that is the kind of foolishness that we have to endure. That sometimes I just be sitting down, and all I hear is brrr, Because one testing out one testing out gun, because he want to make sure that he gun bigger than your gun. And that is the foolishness that we have in this country. Don't blame the Prime Minister. You see what the little boy had on the back of his jersey? You see what that little boy had on? Let me play it for you because like people didn't see it, you know. People didn't see it. Watch the video properly. Watch the video properly. Watch the video properly. Watch what this little boy had on the back of his shirt. Let me play it again. Yeah, there are many of us who feel this thing is a joke. Take it in. I don't understand why my video is not playing, but I just played for you. Just hold on. I don't know why it's taking a little long to load up.
Yes, they are searching, they are doing a roadblock. I'm doing a video. They are doing a roadblock here, and the driver is being asked for his certification. Yes, and his ID. And he's checking the car number. Yes. Yes. And they have to comply with the security. He's in order. He can go. He can go? Right, he can go. All right, good. Good job.
So that was Superintendent Rowley. He out on the job, he working. You're not saying no like plenty people and believing that it's happening. So you know, I'm now getting some breaking news. I'm now getting some breaking news here. I'm just waiting for it to finish here. So it's here what it says. According to sources, officers of the Western Division and Homicide Bureau of Investigation received information that a man was attempting to flee the country on Sunday night. Officers went to the airport at around 10:30 p.m. where they found the suspect with his luggage. The suspect had in his possession a TNT passport containing a valid US and boarding pass to a Caribbean airline flight bound for JFK International Airport, New York. The suspect was cautioned by investigators. A search warrant was obtained. The officers found 8 rounds of 5.56 ammunition at his home. officers also found a magazine containing 5 rounds of 9.9 millimeters ammunition. The suspect, 33-year-old brother, was also arrested at the house. Both men are expected to be questioned by investigators today in relation to the murder of Shaquille Otley, Siddiqui Otley, Antonio Jack, Jonathan Osborne, which happened around 11 p.m. on Saturday night at Powder Magazine, Phase 1. So the man looking to flee the country. The man was looking to flee the country. The suspect and his brother who were arrested are the sons of a deceased notorious gang leader, Dexter Gillard, aka Sugar. Sugars was killed by the, all right, well, died by the past, right? So here it is. The people who committed the murders looking to flee the country. And they get a nice tip off. So they were captured, and right now they're in police custody. And I really hope that the DPP moves in swiftly, and we're not seeing a travesty of justice where we have to go back again, go back again, go back again, and again. Now, if you want to call in and give your 2 cents on the crime, because it's also affecting the economy. But if you want to give your if you want to call in, you can call in. The number to call is 737-6064. That's local 868. You know that the code in front, or 1910-758-1113. That's the international line. So you can call in and you can give your viewpoint on it, and we will put you live on the air. So we do have the option to put you live on the air to give your 2 cents and your comment on this. So you can call in, and the numbers are on the bottom of the screen if you want to get in this whole thing. But it just goes to show you that we have to definitely support our youngsters and stop promoting this foolishness. As an admin on a few sites, I am going to really recommend and try to enforce that we not publish, all right, the person dead. Let the person go and find them and see whether or not if them kill them. Or who want to kill them, let them go and find out if they're dead or if they're in the hospital. It should not be our business to send the free message to the mafia for nobody. We have to stop doing that. Stop going with the pictures and, oh, what I want to see, take out the picture. I want to see. We have to stop doing that. We must stop doing that. We are only encouraging more and more fame. Because that's what them fellas think this thing is. They believe that this is some kind of fame. Of what my name Big Boy, everybody knows me. We have to stop that. We really had to stop it. we have to look to develop our society, try and bring back our society. Because this is our own. And there are people in this country who don't want to see our country moving forward. They love a bacchanal, but they don't want the country to move forward. And then we had the breaking news of the, sadly enough, the father who allegedly murdered his son during an altercation at the McLeod Street, Freeport. I know down that side, home earlier this morning. The deceased was 19-year-old Alexis Combe. No arrest was made because the suspect is on the run right now. So the international one is only for texting. That's 910-758-1113. That's for texting only. And you can call the local WhatsApp number 7376064. And you can get in on anything. So yes, it is so sad that there's so much things that is happening, and we just need to pull it back and really get the thing. Let me tell you something. It is a fight out there. It is a fight out there. And if we are not careful, about what we're doing and stop playing games, if we are not careful, we may very well see our society continuing to deteriorate on a day-to-day basis. So I am here to talk about really and truly these things. Really and truly, that is the fine point. Until I'm seeing now, whereby some people are trying to blame fathers and fathers and fathers. And I'm not saying that you don't have an absenteeism of fathers in homes. You know. But I will tell you, I grew up and I never really had a father. So my father died. But that didn't stop me from wanting to achieve what I had to achieve. Because I don't know how the society was. That many of my friends around me didn't even have a father. And that never stopped us from doing what we had to do. That never stopped us from moving for greatness. Sometimes you had the father there and he in there. Sometimes you had the mother there and they in there. So it don't make a difference. If a child wants to go astray, he will go astray. There's nothing you can do about it. Most you can do is guide. But this thing about blaming, blame this one, blame that one, blame this one, blame that one, blame this one, blame that one. I can't even blame my mother or my father because I have a mind of my own. And my mind has always been make sure and provide for your family. Because not because you didn't have it, that don't mean that them must suffer. And I don't want no government minding my children. What the hell? Something wrong with me? Yes, I regained an accident. Yes, my foot did get damaged. Yes, I couldn't work for a certain amount of time. But it never stopped me from picking up them crutches and going down the road, hopping down the hill, getting into porous pain to do what I have to do. Just to ensure that I could eat and I could get by, and my children could eat and get by. I had no problem in going and taking the people welfare because I had no problem. I had no form of income coming in because an idiot was a former principal, drive he can't drunk, bounce on a vehicle that bounced me. I had no control over that. I can't go and say I blame the government. Or I blame this one, I blame that one, I blame the other. Who are blaming? And even though the accident was caused by them, I still can't blame them. Because sometimes when I look at it, sometimes life just puts you in a situation for you to open up your eyes and think and see things differently. And just to go down the road pretending that somebody owe you something. Nobody owes you not one damn thing. But nobody know me nothing. Because if I didn't sit down home and don't get up and go and make my moves, I would not have been in any form of position. I couldn't even say, well, okay, hey, think this, that, the other. And when you do try to get through, you're getting through. You have people who will jealous you. So what? That is part of life. You can't stop that. But one thing I know never was going to do, and I will never do, is take nobody's life to benefit or for them. One thing I will never do is encourage anybody to go out there to destroy anybody's life because of no political gain. Never do that. Never will. So the phone lines are open. The phone lines are open and you can call in. Well, I think that some people will have to get castrated, you know. Because when you see you making children and you want to be involved in criminal activity, and your children hearing that mommy died or daddy died from murder, yeah, it'll be a whole different thing, you know. Because like a revenge that's built up in somebody's training them head that they must go out there. They must look for the killer who do it. They're angry with society for taking their father. They ain't funny what the father do other people training or do other people in the society. So I tell you, if we are not careful, in what is happening in our society, we could be going on a slippery drain down to hell. Because people want to say all right thing. We not replay only negativity, no. Check it out. There's a drive to only push negativity, no positivity at all, you know. Because they want your children's souls. And they will do it by any means necessary. And that is the dangerous thing. That is the dangerous thing that we must be careful of and must be mindful of on a day-to-day basis. I just want to tell them, I don't care. Who say what, when they say what, how they say what about me. But I will continue to bring the message I will continue to bring the message and ensure wow, I'm now saying something, but nevertheless. Well, okay, no problem with that. But I will say this. I will say this. You have internal elections that will be coming up. And I know a number of persons will be throwing their hats in the ring. And you never know. You never know what the fearless warrior may do. And very soon, I will announce it in time to come. I will announce it in time to come. And really and truly, some of my program will start to turn, not just being 8 o'clock in the night, but during the daytime also. So look out for that. Because I know they're going to be coming again and they're going to macro And I don't care what people say. I don't care what people say. I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability, regardless of fear or favor. I am going to do my job to the best of my ability. So all who have already run around the place like little chicken, bad mountain, talking, it neither here nor there with me. I have things to do. Growth to continue, and starting to put things, more and more things in place. Where those who want to go and thief, macro, and all these different things, run back to try and create things because they tell themselves, this is not a Trinidad-based program or Trinidad-based company, so they could go and they could infringe on your copyright. But you never know. I am from Trinidad. And you never know. As part of the admin, I may be very well looking at all legal options to deal with some people. So, if you would like to be part and parcel of Bounce Up Central, and you want to be, and you would like to come in as to do talk, blogging, sending music, interview, anything, you can text me 737-6064, or you can text the international line at 1910-758-1113 on the screen, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. And don't forget to go into the Bossama. Don't forget to go into our Bossama, because come, not this week, but we will have some marks to bust this week also. But come during the week, during the day, anytime, any hour, we will be going live. This is social media. So we will be going live during the day, anytime, any hour. So look out. Bounce Up Central is here. And we ain't going nowhere. We are here to stay. This is your thing. And I keep telling you, the time is going to come when we're going to beg to come in. No problem, come in. But I'm not begging nobody. You must see the importance, and you must hop on board. So it's 9 o'clock. I'm not going to stay more than an hour tonight. Because I tell you, anytime, any hour, tomorrow, starting tomorrow, onward, I will be live. So it will be during the daytime live, nighttime live, midnight live, because I have international audience also. So look out. We're going to start looking at some international topics that is going to be happening internationally and locally, as well as regionally. I'm going to reach out to some regional leaders also. And we're going to have them right here on Bounce Up Central. Have a good night. Let me get my departing song. And yeah, so you have a blessed night. Let me go back to my song to take me out. There you go.
How long now? Darling. She's a bacchanal every time she come out. Look at the down when you get down me. Sweetness your apple, I won't try it. She's a carnival every time she touch down me. But the down when you hit my way. Give me one look and I just want it. But take